So this is how I prep to do my chicken. These are the ingredients that go into my shake and bake bag. And there's the flour that we use to coat the chicken with. I'm using 3 large chicken breasts that I'll pound later. Got an onion and a yellow pepper. I usually use red, but any pepper will work. Garlic. Frying pan with some butter and oil in it. Salt and pepper to season the veggies while they're being sauteed. A little bit later, I'll be using oregano and whole tomatoes that have had the stems taken out, chicken stock, and some white wine. I use chardonnay. More to come. So here's the chicken after it's been well pounded, and the veggies getting ready to go into the skillet. I'll come back to the chicken and the shake and bake process. I don't do that until the veggies are almost done. Veggies are in the pan now. I'm holding back the garlic until the onions are soft. I don't want to overburn the garlic. And temperature is set up around 375 approximately on the skillet. And I'll be using the salt, the ground pepper, and a little bit later on after I've added the tomatoes and the chicken stock and the wine. Here I put the chicken in the bag and showed it, shaken it well, and got the chicken coated real well, and that'll go in a few minutes. So the veggies came out, put those on a plate, and I will cover those while the chicken's cooking. Cover those. Chicken's in the pan now, and they'll be in there for 10 minutes, but I make sure that I get any residue of the shake and bake into the pan, so that, because that's going to help to thicken the gravy later. Okay. So now I flip the chicken for another 10 minutes. So the chicken gets cooked on each side for 10 minutes, total 20 minutes at this point. Okay, so now chicken's been done for 20 minutes. Let's scrape the pan and try to loosen up the, what do you call it?
The drippings.
The drippings, yeah. And now we'll add the veggies back in. And the tomatoes. I like to add a little bit more water to rinse out the tomato bowl. Maybe a quarter of a cup of water. Then the chicken stock. And at this point, I'm going to spread things out a little bit. And I'm going to turn the chicken over. Again. Now I'm going to add oregano. Some more ground pepper. And a little bit more salt. help the tomatoes out. And again, I'm going to flip them, but to try to keep everything underneath. And then I'm going to add a cup of chardonnay. The alcohol will boil off. Put in with a cup of chardonnay about. Cover it and let it go. It's still at 375, and let it cook like this for another 10 minutes. Then we'll turn it again for another 10 minutes, so it's going to cook at this point for 10 and then 10, and then it'll be about ready. We'll check the consistency of the gravy at that point. But looks good so far. So it's been 10 minutes. This is what we got going so far. Now we're going to flip the chicken again. Try to be careful not to splash it. And after we get it flipped, then I'm going to go after the bottom and try to get some of the scrapings. But it seems to be coming along nicely. And we're going to cover it and let it cook for another 10 minutes. Okay, looking good. I'm going to turn the heat off. Turn the fan off. With the cover off, it's going to stop boiling here, and it just becomes a little bit, the gravy becomes a little bit thicker, and we'll show you when we dish it up. Okay, so this is the final product. I'm ready to dig in.